Hey, what's up, Wagwan? My my charges. This MnstrTamerAnimated back with another episode of Pokemon Reminiscence. And if you're here,
now hold on just a minute. I'm gonna need y'all to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you like this. Only a few of you are actually subscribed to the channel. 79% of you are not subscribed. So please click that subscribe button below. Let's jump into it.
Alright, let's jump into it with a quick recap. In the previous episode, we went back to Floreadoro Forest or whatever its name was to find Minus and Lucius. In the halfway cutscene, we found out that Zaza is not helping us to save Lucius per se, but because Kyogre might be sick and Lucius might be able to help Kyogre. Zaza is fond of both Kyogre and Minus because they were nice to her. At the end of the dungeon, we found Minus trying to convince Lucius to show him how to turn the prana bubbles back into Pokemon. Lucius refused and he tried to strong arm him into telling him what's written in his diary, how to manipulate prana, what the piece of brown cloth was, and what Fiona has to do with the whole process of turning prana back into Pokemon. So basically the gist here was that Minus hates Minus hates the power Pokemon have over nature, and he wants to gain that power so he can free humans from depending on Pokemon in any way. That means he also dislikes Zaza. So we battled him to get Lucius back and stop him from taking Fiona, but we did lose. But after we pulled off the win, he gave us Lucius and the fabric back and just left, basically saying that the townsfolk wouldn't believe anything we say because they dislike the guardian Pokemon. Our next destination was the tower in the middle of the forest that Zaza ran off to. So through another dungeon we went, getting some good Pokemon in here and witnessing Lucius accuse Fiona of having something to do with the whole prana bubble thing and whatever happened to Kyogre in the middle cutscene. We then got a flashback of Zaza speaking with whom I assume is Kyogre, and before falling into despair, we confronted her, and here she was making a storm rage to flood the island to take out all its inhabitants so Kyogre could absorb their prana. We battled her to stop her, but this was a hard battle that took me a while, and I had to redo the dungeon a bunch of times actually. After we finally beat her, Lucius told her that she had lousy decision making and she should give up the guardian position to another Pokemon because basically the prana would be contaminated if the people die, and that would contaminate Kyogre even further. But Fiona sympathized with her and gave her some encouragement. Zaza then infused her power into the rosary and told us that her thinking Kyogre was sick was just a hunch and she was not sure. Then we went back to town and Lucius told the townsfolk that he was the one that caused the storms and that Zaza fought him to try and calm them. And now it's time to leave the island and head to the next island. So let's go ahead and do that. And boy, bro, the recaps for this game take me a while. It literally damn near took me half an hour to write a 3-minute recap for this freaking video because I have to skip through and read through the dialogue again just to get a few pointers. I don't know why it's this long. Anyway, the waters have been getting rougher and rougher since we first set sail. It is becoming increasingly difficult for me to plot safe routes. We should have disembarked hours ago. Hey Lucius, we've been hanging around for a while. I know, it's complicated, but we'll get there. Have faith in me. No, the problem is not one of faith, it is a lack of fuel. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, either we land somewhere or get more fuel or get stranded in the middle of the sea. Anthony, what is used as fuel? Wood is a common thing. If I haven't lost my bearings, shouldn't there be some islands around here where we can harvest it? Yes, although that would take us further south than anticipated. Well, we have no choice. Do you think we'll be able to reach any of them soon? I think so. If Fiona works a little more than usual, of course. Fiona will try hard. No more talk then. Alright, so we're not going directly to the island of the next guardian. Well, let's look for wood. Have you brought an axe, Mr. Anthony? Of course not. We'll probably have to go into the palm grove and pick up as much as we can from the ground. Fiona is very small and tired. Fiona will leave the picking to you. Fee, you have already done a lot on Glacius Island and taken care of us across the sea. Rest. What about me? I was useful too. I too deserve to be free from... Come on, get to work. Alright, so this is gonna be a dungeon. I don't know how long this one is gonna be. I'm gonna try to not put the whole thing in the video just to keep the video a bit shorter, but because definitely we know how much dialogue is in this game already. Okay, so we got... I think we have a Halucha already. Ooh, a Cleavor. Oh, Cleavor. 3 Pokemon. Cleavor, Bugrock. And this boy... Oh, this is actually useful. Which one should I take? Cleavor or... I'm gonna actually take Cleavor. Just shorten its name for its nickname, Clee or Clea. No, we don't want to add it to the team. I need to switch up my team though. Oh, there's another Prana Bubble. Oh shit. We're gonna need something with electric moves or grass type moves to get through here. We missed twice, so we got boosted attack. Finally hit again. We missed again. Oh damn. Bro, just hit. You got 3 boosts to your attack and special attack. So if you hit, you're gonna hit very hard. Alright, cool. What's this little bottle thing? Restore all. I don't have Pokeballs. Should I still interact with the bubble? Yeah, sure. Just free it. Oh, Gorbis, Lurantis. Okay. Oh, Scizor. Don't have any Pokeballs. That's because I had fainted. You don't have Pokeballs, so Scizor, bye. Alright, see, here's Omastar. Omastar is one that spread lies on Fiona to Lugia back in the day in the other gameplay, so we're gonna try to beat Omastar if possible. I don't know if it's possible because it's definitely boosted a lot. Oh, it crit us. Okay, so that wasn't possible. If we can hit it with this should be quad effective. Yes, luckily I changed up my team a bit. You drop some items, coins, heart scales. Grovyle Leaf. The Grovyle who lost this blade is now bald. Paralysis no longer slows down the user. Okay. Whatever that means. Alright, give up your Pokemon. Again, like another trainer that wants us to give up our Pokemon. Oh shit. I don't have any fire types on me. Steel Roller. Oh, you missed. We would have Whimsicott. Damn. Alright, let's go with you. What's the typings that I have on? Oh shit, I should have gone for Steel move. It is the Fairy type, right? Not very effective. So we should hit it with something that's not very effective so it loses its alert status. Yep, that's it. And then finish it off. A Victory Bell. Alright, let's stay out. Victory Bell, Psychic. And that's done. Nidoking. You can hit that with a Psychic too. Facade. What's not very effective against this? No, it's not Steel type. So let's see if we can hit it. Oh no, it went first that time. Flamethrower. Oh, that's still not very effective. I forgot it was locked into Outrage. Pekome? What the hell was that? Got locked into Outrage again and we are recharging. And we lost most of our team. But we beat it somehow. Bad decisions. Alright, give me something good. I don't have any Pokeballs though. Okay. Drapion. I would take a Drapion. I would take the Drapion. Do I have any Pokeballs? I don't think I had any Pokeballs, so it left. Anyway. We get some from this chest. Water extract. I hate those things. Because they turn me into a specific typing. Alright, after a long time, finally at the middle, I'm hungry. You're always hungry, aren't you? I'm a powerful Pokemon and I require a lot of food. He's a human right now, don't make excuses for that. Or you're a human right now, don't make excuses for that. What are you like in your Pokemon form exactly? It took you so long to ask. Well, it's a big bird. Ahem, I'm a Pokemon with a grand and extravagant appearance that majestically soars through the skies. It's a big bird. You clearly have something against bird Pokemon. May I know what it is? They are stubborn, disobedient, and always hungry. The most shameless species there is. That's exactly what you are. And you also use your pens to write in journals. Maybe, I don't know anyone who does. I don't know if he's serious or not. That reminds me. Didn't Minus read your diary? I'm not sure, but even if he did, I doubt he would find anything of interest. Oh yeah? Can I read it then? No. Okay. Fion is curious, but at the same time, Fion wants to respect the master's privacy. Well, Fion will be quiet and Fion will not question any of my wishes. Now, calm down. Better concentrate on looking for wood on the ground. Do you want to save? Yep. And my team is actually jacked up right now. I need to heal. Okay, obviously, and instead of getting a chance to heal, I get a fight. I think no, it didn't heal us. Aerialace, this is super effective, but not stab, so it didn't do as much as I had hoped. Another Pokemon in alert status. I hate the alert status thing, bro. Damn, I didn't even get to attack it. Damn, this thing is gonna take us out. We're gonna have to redo the dungeon if we faint. Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Why'd you have to summon a freaking... You were summoned as a freaking help. So why do you have to summon help as well? Please let me beat this one before it summons help. Or I guess I won't even be able to beat it because I'm gonna pass out before. Come on, we just no, we're slower. Okay. What? Really? 1 friggin' HP, bro. And I have a Rampardos on 1 HP. Oh well, that worked. But now I literally have 1 Pokemon on 1 HP. If I switch out my team, would that work? Can I switch in? Can I switch in a different Pokemon, like Pokemon that has, let's see, party? Will that work? Let's put my current team at the bottom and switch in a different team. Will that actually work? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just switching out everyone that's fainted. So these two left. Put the team at the bottom. No. And you. What else can I put on the team that's good? Well, hold on. Like, since we need a grass type. Actually, put you up there, you there. Does that work? It actually works. Okay. So now I can do that instead of passing out every time. Or Pangoria Toxapex. I'm actually gonna choose Toxapex. For its bulk. Toxapex. Toki. Not to the team. Box 1. Where are we going? And an old guy and a battle. And we have to go up against the fire thing at the start. No, this thing is what? Water, ice. Will it take super effective damage from a fire move? Oh, come on. It doesn't even have a water type move, but at least it has a rock type move, which is still super effective. Alright, Meteor Beam is actually a 2-turn move. I didn't know that. Alright, what's this old guy up to? 1 Mareep, 2 Mareep. At this rate I'll fall asleep. Do you have something to keep me awake? Please, here's something for you. Full heat. Oh, we got heart scales. How many heart scales do I have? Because I did pass out one time. Okay, I have 13. Can teach some moves at least. Alright, can we beat this? Can we beat this? I should have went for something else instead. I just realized it was in alert status. Hey, alright. You. Just to use a sludge bomb to get it out of alert status. Don't die. And I'll switch you back out to... I have nothing to switch you into right now. Alright, you. Oh shit, it has Thunder Punch. This thing doesn't actually have an ice type move. I thought it did. Let's go for Meteor Beam. 2-turn move and see what happens. We missed. But it actually boosts our... Let's go Brutal Swing since it's a ghost type. Bear Tick. What is this thing? Water Dragon. So Bear Tick is gonna be super effective. Oh, we have Focus Blast. Thank you, Chandelure. Nah, that's gonna be tough. Gengar, please be faster. Oh, come on. I forgot that it didn't have a freaking ghost type move on it. These Pokemon come with like the worst movesets, bro. Why? A flamethrower took you out? Damn, it's crazy. This thing does not have a water type move, even though it's a water type. Ah, come on. We're gonna lose to this freaking trainer. I have to start over, bro, because we have literally nothing that can freaking counter a freaking Chandelure successfully. And we don't have any revives. None of these moves can hit that thing, bro. Shucks. Shit. None of our moves, man. Oh, that actually hit. Since when can fighting type moves hit ghost types? Was that always the case? Or why did I think that fighting type moves cannot hit ghost type Pokemon? Ah, come on. You healed twice. And we missed. We had to miss the freaking Focus Blast. Well, it's named Focus Miss for a reason. Ah, come on. Another Pokemon, bro. Why do you have so many Pokemon? We're gonna have to do the whole friggin' dungeon again, dog. This is the third time I'm doing this fucking dungeon, man. What the hell is this? This is the first time I'm seeing this. It's a dangerous poison cloud, but there's something inside it. Nah, I don't want to get poisoned. I don't want my team to get poisoned. Friggin' hell, bro. Finally at the end of the dungeon. You won't believe how friggin' long it took me to get here. I freaking lost in that dungeon so many friggin' times, bro. There's certain mechanics in this game that I hate. It just makes the game tedious. 1, the alert status. I hate it. 2, the freaking wild Pokemon keep calling for help. You encounter one wild Pokemon, as soon as the battle starts, it calls for help if you don't knock it out on 1 turn. And then if you don't knock out that Pokemon that it calls in 2 turns and you knock out the original one, guess what? It calls for help again. So annoying, man. Looks like there's quite a bit of wood around here. Let's collect some. Hey, Anthony, you know what wood is, right? Well, of course. What's that for? Then you will collect only and only wood, right? Obviously, well, leaf litter could also work. I'm worried about what you're going to find, but it's okay. Focus, okay? I really don't do it on purpose. Fiona will also help search. Alright, so there's a Sudowoodo and there's a Oddish right here. There's the Bramblin or whatever that, Bramblegast, and there's a Sudowoodo. Those are the only thing for me to pick up, so maybe if I pull up these weeds. Ah, my ears! It's an Oddish. Aha, this clump of straw will do. Hey, where do you think you're going? Come back here. That was a Pokemon, Mr. Anthony, leave it alone. And you know that your herbs contained a lost soul, be careful. I understand. Sorry. And then the Sudowoodo. This looks like it'll burn well. Or not. With all due respect, Mr. Anthony, how have you been able to survive alone all this time? He's unable to distinguish between the most common materials and simple Pokemon. Well, I never had to do any of this alone. Old Wall has always helped me gather fruit and find anything I needed. Oh, you must refer to the Walrein you left behind at home. Does he live with you? That's right. It was one of the Pokemon I used to battle when I was a carrier. He was the only Pokemon that stayed with me after freeing the others. Now that I think about it, I owe him a lot. It's nice to see how humans and Pokemon live together and help each other. It would also be nice if we finish this as soon as possible. Fiona, please tell Mr. Anthony what kind of wood to take. Fee? Yes, it will be better. Bro, I've been playing this for over an hour, bro, just to get to the end of this dungeon. So Anthony, Lucius, and Fiona collected everything and that could serve as fuel and return to the ship. Hey Lucius, I know you're in a hurry to fix your rosary, but since we're pretty far south, would you mind if we stopped by my house in Brizo Island first? It'll be quick. I just want to see if Old Wall is okay, and I wouldn't want to doubt Preeta's work, but... What, Mr. Anthony, please consider the consequences that our delay would entail. Not just for me anymore. More and more Pokemon are losing their form and turning into bubbles, and if the second is right, and Kyogre is the source of the problem, we can't afford to waste another single second. Even your Walrein may have already turned into a bubble, therefore please understand that. What did you say? Well, it's a guess. I'm not saying that really. Okay, come on, Anthony, wait! Don't leave us here, hey! Anthony quickly set course for Brizo Island, ignoring most of the instructions that Lucius and Fiona gave him. I have to get back home as soon as possible. I need to know if Wall is... Okay, so are we going to have to go through the forest, or can we skip the forest altogether? go through it quickly. Yeah, I don't have time for that right now. I've been already playing over an hour. And I just want to get off, even though this video is not going to be that long because I decided not to I'm not going to put all of that in this video. Wall, old Wall, are you still there? Come on, Tony. Why are you so nervous? I just baked some croissants. Do you want one? Although they have burned a little. Prita, where's Wall? The walrus? Well, now that you mention it, she went out to the beach last night and hasn't come back since. I wouldn't worry about her. She would probably want some fresh air and... Hey, you really don't want croissants? Oh shit, there's Wall. There's no one here. Wait, that bubble. No, it can't be him, right? It can't be old Wall. Mr. Anthony, stop running around. Lucius, what is that Pokemon? What? Well... His form is beyond salvation. I have never seen anything like it. It's like the cycle has intentionally left this Pokemon's prana. If someone came into contact with her in her current state, she wouldn't survive. Or he wouldn't survive, I don't know. Lucius, if you don't know which one it is, we just have to do the usual, right? No, don't even think about it, forget it. Even a mere attempt to would prove fatal. There's nothing to be done about it. Because you say so? Move out of the way. No way, I'm not going to do it. I won't allow him to put his life in danger. Or you to put your life in danger. Lucius. Oh no, not again. Anthony, you have to listen. Even if that Pokemon was Wall, there's nothing we can do for it. Don't give your life in vain. It's not that I don't want to, really. Think about it, please. You told me that it is important to respect those who leave. Do you think that sacrificing yourself in a futile attempt to help him would be what your Pokemon would have wanted? It disappeared. No, old Wall, no. Why? Why do I always end up regretting everything? I should have stayed with you, old Wall. Anthony! Hey Fiona, would you mind going back to the house? I'll take care of this, I promise. You're not exactly good at dealing with... Please. Would you like to discuss it, Mr. Anthony? Discuss it? In addition to Guardian of the Sea, now you think you're a psychologist? I'm sorry, I don't know what a psychologist is. Well, in the end, one way or another, in the end, everyone has left my side. My wife, my son, Wall. This was not your fault, Mr. Anthony, and as for your family, neither. No, yes it was. After traveling half the world with my wife as an adventurer, the only thing I wanted was a place to raise our son and live peacefully together. We settled on this island and spent some very happy years. Kyle turned 8 years old. So my wife said that she wanted Kyle to go to another region to study and have adequate training that we couldn't give him on the island. And I refused. It's true that Kyle was always interested in books and seeing the world, but we didn't have to travel to do that. And I was also afraid. After spending part of my life facing Pokemon and dangerous people like carriers, I finally knew what it was like to have a home and a family. I didn't want to leave this place. I didn't want to abandon what it cost us so much effort to achieve. We had an argument, and then my wife said, well, Kyle and I are leaving. The same day, they took a boat, and after thinking about it coldly, after a few hours, I left after them. But it was too late. They had embarked, and the next day they gave the news that a storm had sunk the ship they were on. I started thinking about all the things I could have done and didn't do. I never asked Kyle what he wanted or considered the value of my wife's words, who only cared about the future of her son. I regret all of that, and to this day I still do it. I always end up making bad decisions and end up hurting someone else. I must be a horrible person. No, that's not true. You saved me and helped me fix my rosary and even confronted the guardians to make them see reason. Because you agreed to my pleas, you met Fiona and got your ship back. And do you think I don't notice your enthusiasm when you saw new Pokemon during the trip. Do you regret that too? Do you regret having accompanied us all this time? I do. I don't. Then don't say that everything you do is wrong. You're a good person. Just because you were wrong a couple of times doesn't mean anything. If you were really a bad person, you wouldn't regret anything. Am I wrong? Lucius, do you think that by going with your family you would have prevented the storm? I didn't even notice, and I am the guardian of the sea. Same with what happened with your Walrein. If I hadn't been so useless as to break my rosary, I could have saved him. Do you see me constantly regretting? No, I try to fix what I do wrong because spending time regretting it is of no use. Ha ha ha, I think that would be more likely his laugh, right? What do you find so funny? No, nothing. I was thinking you would be a horrible psychologist. Ugh. But thank you very much, Lucius. I need a little time to distract myself and let go of some things I have inside. You're right. Maybe I should stop thinking about regrets and start acting on it. I'll do whatever it takes to try to be a better person. I'm glad to hear it. In that case, we can go back to your house or Fiona whenever you say. Sure. Alright. Let's run through a bit more dialogue and then once we leave the island, I'll end the game there. Don't eat them. You'll get sick. Oh, how heavy. I told you that they are just a little charred and that's it. Tony, tell your strange talking Pokemon that the croissants are well made. Anthony, how are you? It's hard for me to accept it, but at least I'm calmer. Are they black because they have been burned? Do you think that's the natural color of a croissant, Fee? Wow. I imagine you've used the dough I had saved, right, Prita? If there's still some left, we can make others. I made it, by the way. God, really? Also, don't you think we should hurry up to... Provisions are important too. It won't be long. I'll make some baking and we'll go. Yep, Tony will make his famous croissants. They turned out well. See? I'm just having trouble collecting the ingredients. So you admit it? Yes, I admit it. Is something wrong? I'll take some for the road. And by the way, Prita, eating you, or rather wasting my supplies, wasn't in the deal. So I'll deduct it from your pay, you should say. You got me. I just wanted some croissants. Croissants? What a hateful word. Or that should be an annoying word, right? Looks like everything is done. Let's get back to the ship and sail to the last island when we're ready. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. In the next episode, we go to the next island and do the next thing for the next guardian, because I've been on this game for almost 2 hours just to get through that freaking dungeon, bro. About an hour and 45 minutes I've been playing. Tiring. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.